Yo! Video games.
Simmons, you're up.
Okay. One I was like, it's gonna go. Devil May Cry 3.
He was thinking about it. He was thinking about it.
I think we all think 5 is better.
He had to think about it. That's funny.
So, are you nominating your own game?
I guess I am.
That's funny. He thought about it and then he was like, wait a second.
Oh no! You can't do that.
He had the logic.
You can't do that.
He logically thought about it.
Fine.
I dominated that.
Well, that was easy. I guess it's gone.
Damn.
Still good.
Still good.
I mean,
What does SC stand for?
Special edition.
It's the one that allows for style switching on Switch.
The Switch version of the special edition makes you appreciate the game even more, but...
Hey, I'll make you feel a little bit better about it, Simmons. That backtrack through the tower sucks.
It does. No, it does.
Bro.
That's the problem with 3. That is
It's
the
the
problem
worst
with
part.
3. 3's level design is kind of balls.
Yeah.
And it's never really
halfway
been
through the
good,
game,
but-
they ask you to do that shit again, and it's like, ugh.
But yeah, and yeah, 5 you spend, 70% of the game in the Lorax's butthole, but you don't have to retread the Lorax's
Damn.
butthole.
They were
You're
right
just
in there.
Lemmy-winksing it all the way to the top.
We went right.
Yeah.
We just went right in there, didn't we?
Alright.
We went right in there. Okay. All right. Kenny, you're up. Is he up?
Mythero once again,
Yeah.
screaming in his grave, smashing
Furious.
his phone. He's like smashing phones,
Losing his mind.
pissed off, and grabbing another one to see what he gets pissed off about next.
Enraged. Enraged.
So now it is Kenny.
Yeah. This order is weird, man. Chat, what is the order?
Kenny, then you.
Right.
And then you again, and then you
me
again,
again,
and then
back
me
to
6 times in a row.
Okay, then that's right. Right there. All right. Don't look at the chat. Don't look at the chat.
I mean, you gotta start personally going like, well, what do you
Yeah,
think?
exactly. This is your personal.
Sorry, what's gotta go? Fucking sour shit.
I got it.
What? Hey, don't look at him. Use your own mind. Don't look at the chat. Use your own mind, Kenny.
All right, so
Do you want this work?
Okay. You said there was a lot of Monster Hunters in this list. There's a lot of Resident Evils on this list.
I also see a lot of something else, dude. So just there's
Resident Evil 5.
It's definitely the worst Resident Evil on this list.
Wow.
Let me see. Wait, is that true?
It's 2, 4, and
Resident Evil
5.
4, 2, 4, and 5.
2, 4, 5, and 7,
And then Resident
Oh,
Evil
seven.
Remake.
and then remake.
Oh, you know what? I lied. There's 4. There's
Think 5 is better than
5
7?
Resident Evils on this list. It's still the worst one on this list.
Better than fucking.
No, you're not gonna win that against us, dude.
No.
Sorry, it's too good. See, the problem is that's the one that you haven't played, and I told you last time the fact that you haven't played that is a fucking travesty. You would love that game, bro. If you hype up for like a couple of days, this is my first time ever playing Resident Evil Remake. Just buy like the PS4 version, right? Because it's great.
Jesus.
You will have so many viewers to watch you play that game for the first time. It'll be fucking wild. It's just Outbreak, dude. It's just Outbreak with a better setting and better visuals. Like you will love it.
It's just better everything, really.
It's fucking great. Okay, yeah, the RE5 I guess is going. Also, one of the best co-op games. Period. Let's just say that. One of the best co-op games. I will say it. I've beaten that game so
Justice.
fucking much, bro.
You know what happened? He looked at the fucking chat. I don't blame him, guys. I blame you. I blame you. There's too many of you guys. Who is in there? There's too many of you assholes that are putting in
Get focused,
RE5.
Steve. Get focused.
Too
Get in the
many
middle.
of you
Get
that
in the middle.
kept
Get
typing,
focused. Get
and then he
focused.
looked at you, and immediately his brain went to what the chat was saying. I saw what happened. That's why I told him not to look at a chat, but it was too late. You kept fucking running your mouth. You're over here doing this. You're over here doing, you're not even looking at your keyboards, you stupid bitches. Fucking look at your keyboards and understand what the fuck you're typing. God damn it.
8 to go. We got 8 to go.
8 to go.
8 gotta go.
It's my turn.
Yep.
It's my turn.
Yep.
My turn.
There's too many Mega Mans.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
kind of not wrong.
Okay. There's 3 Mega Mans from what I can tell.
Yes.
I think, and I'm really curious how many Mega Mans could potentially make it the top 10.
The X's are just better games, dude. The X's are just better games, hands down. As much as a classic and iconic.
So
Two is-
so the idea is that you're going after Mega Man 2 right now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I agree with you for the most part. They're more engaging games. I think Mega Man 2 and the fact that it's like, I think that is the most replayable Mega Man of all the old Mega Man games. Where it's like, this is literally, and I'm not joking, like I admire its purity. Like, the fact that it's so simple and it does that concept so well, and the levels and the music are so fucking good.
Yeah.
And it does give you weapons that allow you to actually like explore the game in different ways. I would personally put Mega Man 2 over Mega Man X, but I would not put it over X4. I think X4 is actually the best Mega Man game. So that's my own take on that.
Okay.
So if we're talking about the elimination of Mega Mans, I know that is not a popular opinion. It's not a popular
Definitely
opinion.
not, bro.
Definitely not. But I think that
masterpiece.
I like 2 more than
So is X.
X1.
Simmons, what say you?
I vote to stay Mega Man 2. I think of the 3, because they're all really good, I think X... I don't want to say... Saying worst is the wrong thing. Just my least favorite of
the best.
of the 3 is X. Even though X is incredible. X is incredible.
It's incredible.
4 is incredible. 2 is incredible. If it's like gun to my head, which Mega Man of these 3 is at the bottom, it's
To me, it's the same. Me and Simmons have the same sort of
X.
mindset. It's X1. And I love... X1 is like the next best X game by a lot. By a fucking lot.
It's like X4 and X and then the rest.
And I don't think X2 or X3 have nearly as much charm as X1 does. And nowhere close to as much as X4.
So here's the bullshit that I have to deal with, chat. It doesn't even matter, because if Kenny goes my way or he goes their way,
It's a stalemate.
it's a stalemate, and I have to go again, and we're still stuck with 3 fucking Mega Mans.
No,
or
but
he,
we
fucks me, and I lose Mega Man X. You see what I'm dealing with, chat?
But Steve, I have a question for you. Is X better than X4?
That is a personal opinion of mine,
Of course.
and yes, I
So
personally.
you think X1 is the peak?
Yes.
Okay. And that's fair. I'm not gonna get mad at you for thinking that. Like,
That is a
I
personal thing.
know that even me and Simmons having the opinion that X1 is not the quintessential Mega Man game is not a popular opinion. It usually is.
Yeah. There it is. X
Kenny,
over X4.
Give me feelings.
You
like OG Mega Man.
Guys. There we go, guys.
Over
Let's
1
go.
to 4.
Where are my X boys at? Come on, chat. Say it louder. X1 over X4. Let's go. Justice for Steve.
So let's keep this conversation focused here.
Okay.
Do you think Mega Man 2 should go first?
I mean, Mega Man 2 is probably one of the best platformers almost of all time. It's when if you put in a platformer list, it would be in a top 10.
And I'll be
Easy.
real. Just the feel of like jumping and moving in that game.
Moving.
It feels worse in 3.
Yeah.
It actually feels way worse in 1.
I want to play Eagle Raptor's YouTube video right now and have him explain why fucking, because I can't even explain it. But the
dude,
way he put it together,
Here's the thing.
the way he put it together was fucking magic. He understood every fucking detail of why X was so goddamn goated.
There is so here's the thing. You're absolutely right. The way
Yes.
like X teaches the player and like adopts you in that first level is super genius.
Yes.
Mega Man 2 did that when we were like fucking 6. When we were way younger.
I think X.
X adds more mechanics, so it asks
Yeah,
more
but
of the player. But Mega Man 2 did that in the 80s.
Right,
Like a long time before.
But this one perfected it. I think Mega Man X perfected it in its so obviously it is the better game in that aspect. So as much as a class,
It's not like that style of like game design was done first. Like almost every level at the beginning of like Mega Man 2 intrinsically teaches you that you need these things. You got to go find these things. You got to do these things. We all learned how to play that game without guides and shit.
I think we're getting a little hung up on too many Mega Man games or whatever, when it's like these 3 could easily be a top 10. I think your argument is Mega Man 2, and me and Max say, no, we stay Mega Man 2. I think we should just focus on stay Mega Man 2 or go Mega Man 2.
Sure.
Like, do we have to
Kenny,
cut a Mega Man?
should we stay
does X1
Mega Man
have to
2 right
go?
Right, I agree. I say if I'm focusing on Mega, because my argument is Mega Man 2 should go. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So the argument is should 2 go? Me and Tim Simmons say no, Kenny.
I mean, it's a stalemate either way.
It's a stalemate either way, but what do you feel?
No, it's not a stalemate. If you say it stays, then we overrule, which means it skips Steve, goes to someone else.
Yes.
Either Steve picks again, or someone
Steve
or
picks
next person
again,
goes.
We
We'll
already
move on.
and Kenny, we already did this with AVP,
No, AVP was a stalemate.
and we had to
you
go.
had
You had to pick again. You're losing your turn.
Okay.
If Kenny says
If
votes to
Kenny
stay.
says it stays.
Kenny, you're the one that's saying there's too many games on this list. We gotta start.
No,
with
that was your logic.
that was you. That was you this whole day, bro. You're saying, "Oh, there's too many games. We gotta start getting rid of games."
Yeah, too many games, but you say a lot of the times with too many of the same series.
I know that's okay. I'm saying that for now, but you're saying there's too many games. We gotta keep moving. Let's start chopping the block,
Kenny,
bro.
just say keep Mega Man 2 because that's what you want to say.
I mean,
We're just gonna move on.
we're gonna have all 3 Mega Mans in the top 10?
No.
Well, then
that's-
chop it.
It doesn't mean that. No. It just means that we just move to the next person to actually chop something else.
Stay or go.
It's one of the best.
Okay,
of all
then
time.
it's staying. Kenny is trying his best to
not be
to not hurt anybody's
decisive.
feelings.
Yeah.
So I think
it's
it's
not
what,
bad,
then
it's
it's
just,
what,
yeah.
Max or is it Kenny?
And who was after?
Who's after
Steve? It's Steve again. Go. Fuck! No, I'm just kidding. Is it me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
All right.
I think it's you, then it's me, then it's Kenny.
Here we
I'm gonna
go.
hold my Mega Man 2 pillow really close.
Yeah.
There was some symbolistic storytelling going on.
Ass.
So listen, Street Fighter 2 is really good.
Oh my god.
I was just about to say, there's no way, bro. Man, good luck with that, sir.
Oh my.
Good luck.
So guys, listen.
Good luck. I got cheated out of that with the fucking best fighting game. So yeah, that's not happening this
I'm
time.
sorry, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I got cheated out of that shit because of these two. Good luck.
Tower Stone 2. We're there, dude. I think we're there. I'm saying Power Stone 2, chat. Just because I think we're there.
This man did a 24-hour stream.
Hours.
24 hours. Take off his shirt. Today, guys, he did a 24-hour stream.
It's a huge thumb.
There he fucking goes.
See my thumb, Chad? You think I'm working out? My thumb got worked out for 24 hours of Power Stone 2. One of Capcom's most original fighting games.
All right. That was a good argument.
That is right.
That was a good
One of their most original
That's great.
fighting games.
That was a good one.
Everything he's saying is correct.
God damn it. All these are kind of the same, and then Capcom took a huge freaking goddamn risk and made it wild. And it's incredibly fun. And everyone's like, oh, Power Stone 1, Power Stone 1. Oh, Power Stone 1 is great, but Power Stone 2 had amazing stages. It had transitions. It's the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 of arena fighters. It's fucking phenomenal.
Don't forget the characters are awesome too.
Great characters, a lot of fun.
Good music.
Simmons.
AVP is still on this list. You can't even put these two in the same category.
Oh, I'm getting angry, Kenny, because you could have helped me with that.
I helped, I tried. I
fuck.
said to get it out.
God damn it, man.
I said to get it out. And then we talk about the Dreamcast version, which had Mel's shop with like crazy amount of replayability, and you could go in the shop and make cool items and stuff like that. It had insane amounts of replayability. We would talk about, oh, fighting is a replay. I played this shit all the time and made cool items and stuff like that. And they were fighting to keep AVP. How about we cut this first and then Power Stone out
My
later?
choice, man. I'm not cutting my own game. Well, if you want to have your way with it later,
We tried, but you guys, I'm like, oh,
but
come
that,
on.
Steve, Kenny, that was like,
Hey,
fucking,
I'm Steve. I'm Steve.
that was like
Steve?
10 to 12 games ago. It was like the beginning of the list. Simmons, Power Stone 2, keep or stay.
Why me?
Because we have to fucking vote. I'm saying it goes.
wanna hear
Kenny is-
Steve's argument.
I am saying it goes.
It's on
Kenny
you,
is saying it
Simmons.
stays.
Why not me?
It's on you.
Max, why'd you pick this game?
24-hour stream.
24-hour stream, Simmons. He's standing there. He's waiting. He's looking.
I'm
right
not gonna
at you.
pick my own
He's
AVP.
looking at you through the chat. Through the chat. through you.
I'm not picking AVP.
Here. I would vote to go. There's not enough. There's not
All right, Steve.
There's not enough stages. Some of the characters are just absolutely garbage. Ayame like fucking ruins it for anyone who knows what they're doing.
God damn, you gonna let him talk to you like that, bro? Me personally? Me personally, bro?
Steve.
Me personally?
Steve, it's your turn. What do you feel?
Fuck both of you guys! I was my boy on this shit! The fuck you talking about? It's Power Stone 2, bitch! 24-hour stream!
It's stalemate. I need to pick again.
Yeah, you'll spill your pick again. Maybe you should pick something that's obvious, Max.
That's mine.
Yeah, it's crazy how you probably should. I think you should. I think you should. I mean, because it's kind of obvious.
Mega Man X.
Look, Steve.
Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2, dude.
It's got a fucking pillow, guys. Get a fucking pillow.
Mega Man 2.
Max votes to cut X. Steve votes to stay
I
X.
want to cut X for now.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to caress this, Max.
Steve, it's right back there.
Yeah, no.
That's the wrong X.
No,
it's right back. Yeah, it's the box. The collector's edition box that I own. So here, yeah.
Yeah, caress this, Max.
But no,
I'm gonna need you to caress this. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Caress. Yeah. Look at this chat. Look at how fucking cool he is. He's got you fucking all this shit. He's underwater. Look how ugly he is. He's fucking ugly, bro. It's like he's literally a fucking. He's got a gun. He's got a gun, bro. This is a real Mega Man right here, guys. Do you see this shit? Look at this right here. He's got a gun, bro. It's stupid. Look at that shit. No. He's underwater, chat. Underwater. Look at it, guys.
So Steve clearly wants it to stay.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, and the chat's on my side. I'm sorry, Max.
I know.
The chat
I
is
know
on
it's an unpopular opinion.
What are you
so
gonna say?
It ain't the chat's list.
What's Kenny say? Cut or stay?
Kenny was just defending Mega Man 2, if I remember a moment ago.
No, he was not. He literally was not. He's trying to put forth this. He literally was not.
Kenny loves Mega Man
Kenny
2.
literally said X part 2. He just said that. So, I think you're on your own on this, Max.
Alien versus Predator. Hey, you know what? I'll do this. I'll do this.
Kenny, this is me choosing.
I know that.
It's his turn.
We're not talking about AVP right now.
We will.
And then
I know we will, but right now this has happened.
So
you guys did this with your stalemating Power
Kenny,
Stone 2.
he's attacking my Mega Man. I defended your Power Stone. So I'm just saying.
Hey, this is all just depending. You understand? These games are going. It just depends on what order.
I defended your Power Stone.
Yeah, I know. I said okay.
So what say you?
All right. Maybe I was like. Maybe it was some pride and ego when I was upset that AVP was outlasting Power Stone 2. But yeah, in my heart, I know when we come to the pantheon of all these games.
To be real,
Kenny, what are you talking about?
In the pantheon of all these games, AVP and Power Stone have about the same amount of overall people that love that shit.
Yes.
They're pretty much we're in the niche ass Capcom games. Mega Man 2 is the Mega Man games aren't niche. Those are the popular ones. Yeah. But Power Stone 2, Project Justice, and AVP are weird niche
hidden
gem Capcom games.
That's great. Can we please stay focused? What are we talking about, Kenny? Kenny, we're talking about Mega Man. Let's just stay focused, okay?
We're talking about removing Mega Man X.
Thank you. We're talking about Mega Man. What say you?
Simmons says for it too. Just say what you feel. Kenny's feeling.
Come on, Simmons.
Steve says
you know in your heart. Simmons,
I say go. I'm going
Simmons?
after all the Mega Man fans right now.
You know what? Fuck it. No, I think Mega Man X should stay. There's a lot.
Let's fucking go!
That's
what I'm talking about! Fuck yeah!
There's a lot of games.
Let's go, Simmons! Fuck yeah! That's what I'm fucking talking about!
There's a lot of games on this list.
Woo!
Straight up, that
Justice for Steve,
I would
baby.
much rather play Mega Man X than
X-Boys.
a lot of games that are actually still here.
Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Justice for Steve. Hashtag that shit. Fucking tweet it out. Let him know.
Well, then, Kenny.
Hey, I found your red mark.
This depends on whether or not it stays with me or it moves on.
Kenny could still stalemate it, but
Yes. The stalemate's important because I have to make another choice
I
after
understand
this.
that, but I have faith in my boy since I defended Power Stone. Don't forget that.
Kenny, what do you feel? Just let's just go, man. Just say it.
Next day.
Nice.
Mega Man X days. Okay, so who's next? Is Simmons?
I think it's me.
Yeah. Simmons, what are we chopping, brother?
Don't fuck with my ex, man. Don't fuck with my ex, Max. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. You got lucky that. Yeah, I'm watching you. Don't do that again.
I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna be controversial as all fuck. And we're literally in this room because of this game. But Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I don't agree. I deeply don't agree.
Like, it got so broken at the end that it was like just not fun to even watch
It got
anymore.
broken in the end, but it's also evolved over time. And now it's kind of back to being super
But
interesting.
the thing is, I'm looking at MVC 1, which I think is better gameplay wise than MVC 2. But MVC 2 is the legacy game. And then there's Marvel 3, which kind of like reignited the Versus game in 2011.
To be honest,
But fuck, that game needed something, like a breaker mechanic or something in the fucking game.
absolutely. And don't forget about the X Factor that fucking made the game.
Yeah, the
really
Phoenix
fucking
shit.
bad.
X Factor.
Phoenix ruined the fucking game. It was all over.
That
Everyone was
is
like that.
arguably one of the most expression-based fighting games ever made.
3?
Expression.
Marvel 3.
You think expression supersedes gameplay?
Expression is.
Oh, I think Expression is great. I think fighting games should focus on that because there's no Expression in MVC 2.
So no, there definitely is. I
At
think
high
the problem is that there's technically there absolutely is. It's
If you're
just
doing,
that
like,
it
low
is
level or ratio,
significantly
yes.
harder to do with significantly less characters.
Right. Well, I'm saying like if you're playing ratio and low level, tons of expression
With asterisks.
with asterisks. Yeah.
But yeah, even with that expression, no, dude. Like 75% of the roster can barely combo into their own fucking super.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of rough, man.
It is.
You really gotta you have to be and there's very few people that have been able to bridge those gaps, and like Justin Wong is one of them.
Yeah.
Because the powerful shit is so powerful. Granted, the powerful shit is so powerful in that game as well.
Yes.
But the characters that are capable are infinitely more capable than the characters that are incapable in this game.
Right.
They're so much they're actual characters. Shenko doesn't hold Shenko fucking sucks, but she can actually do shit compared to well, goddamn, get ready to fucking suffer. You know, you're fighting Cable or some shit.
But at the end of the day, when it comes down to fun factor, I say MVC2 over that for sure.
It's not. Well, see, I'm not making the argument with cut an MVC. I'm just saying Marvel 3.
All I'm gonna
Yes or no?
yeah. Oh, Marvel 3, yes or no? And yes, I think there is a comparison here because Marvel 2 is on this list, and we're talking about getting close to top 10. I am going to quote. I'm going to take a not direct quote from Mr. Justin Wong himself, the king of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, resident, probably the greatest player of all time for this game. I agree with him. Marvel 3 is better. He says Ultimate Marvel 3 is a better game.
Oh, okay. Well, Justin Wong isn't here.
I agree with him because it is. It's a more capable game. It's a more thought out game, and in many ways, it can be a more fun game. It's a better looking game. Like the problem is Marvel 2 is cool, but it is effectively the best Capcom Mugen ever. I'm just gonna throw everything in here. It's that's fucking amazing. It is one of the greatest fighting games of all time. But when it comes down to really push comes to shove, I think Ultimate Marvel 3 is better.
I would have said the same thing when I was young. So.
Well, the roster wouldn't agree with it.
Oh yeah.
The visuals of the roster would not agree with you.
Yeah. It's up to Kenny. Kenny, you're a deciding factor.
There's a bunch on there.
Seems to come down to Kenny a lot.
It certainly does.
Yeah, it seems to come down to Kenny a lot.
Kenny, we need to mind control you.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Mind control. I agree with everything that Simmons says, but it's either I would have to it would be Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and both are max picks or Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Well, it's not about those. It's just
I know it's about that.
pass or fail on 3.
Kenny, you have to make a choice.
All right.
For the love.
All right.
Hey man, I'm gonna be real. I am doing my best to get 2 Marvel vs. Capcoms in the top 10. I'm gonna be honest. I'm doing whatever I can.
Which one would you rather have, 1 or 3? How about that?
I think that's a different question.
No, so I'll give it to Max on that. If he wants 2, I'll give him to that. Which one would you rather have?
Okay, why are you putting on Max when it's your choice?
I know it's my choice.
Then make a choice.
Because one or 3 could go.
So then make a choice.
All right, fuck it. Then 3 goes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, justice for Steve has been served. This guy is out of here.
I would've- I could have made it nicer.
We did it.
I could have made it nicer for
Yeah.
Max. And I'm like, which one of your kids?
It's out. It's out.
Which one of your kids?
Justice for Steve. It's out.
Definitely
It's out.
would have
Justice
preferred
for Steve.
Marvel 3 over Marvel 1 to make top 10.
I could have gave that to you.
I know, I would have preferred Marvel 3
I
over
could have
Marvel
gave that to you, but he didn't let me finish.
Crazy. That's
You didn't let me finish.
Damn,
I would have
it's
gave you.
Damn.
I would have gave you 3.
It wouldn't have mattered because Simmons was the one that made the call for that.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't say anything about him.
I could have stalemated him.
I mean, I could have gone that way. I
God
didn't wanna
damn.
argue.
Yeah.
Marvel 3 got cut before AVP Arcade.
Damn, that's crazy. Who's next? Who's next?
Is it me?
Who was after me?
Max.
I think it's Kenny.
Max Stillman, I think it's Kenny.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Max.
It's
Stillman.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Okay. Yeah. Kenny, start shooting. And we already know what you're gonna shoot. Let's get it out of here. Or at least we can attempt.
If we get it out, then we can get, you guys can get my game. That's fine. I know there's not a beat 'em up.
There's no.
You're thinking AVP Arcade.
Maybe Capcom isn't that the best with beat 'em ups.
They're not.
Good.
So
They're not, but that was an exception.
it's not the idea that it was better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and,
It is.
and fucking
Gameplay wise, it
X-Men.
is. Absolutely.
Gameplay wise is awesome. But yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Then why wasn't it more popular in the
Because
arcade?
he made like 5 of them. It was hard to find. That thing is hyper dependent on if you saw it, which you didn't. That's just how arcades are sometimes.
Are we going for a double stalemate on AVP, guys?
Oh,
Because we
all right, I'll vote to cut it.
there you go. Because we all know at the end of the day, it's not making top 10.
Fine.
As much as it's like, oh, it's the only beat 'em up. I get it, but it's not making top 10. There's too many fucking godlike games here.
Fine.
Out of here.
Fine. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Fine.
My turn. What is there too many of?
Don't focus on that. Just pass or fail.
Okay, all right.
How many we got left?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 9 over there? Jesus Christ. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a lot to go. Come on, we got 7 more to go. Get rid of it.
7 more to go.
Come on, Steve.
7
Come on, Steve.
more games.
Let's go.
Okay, all right. I'm
7 more games.
7 more games.
There is 7 games we need to get out of here, Steve.
I'm sorry, Max.
In this residence, there is 7 games that need to go.
Yeah, 7 exactly.
And there's exactly 7 games right now. You can think there's.
Stop saying 7, you stupid bitch. Stop fucking saying 7. I know what game needs to go, you dumbass.
7 games should go.
In this residence, we need to choose the proper evil. And 7
I'm going
games
to
need
fucking
to go.
strangle you. Stop saying 7. Because I'm going to strike you down real hard.
It's not
work.
Really?
It's not gonna work.
Bro,
It's too powerful.
it's too powerful.
Pick one, come on.
Over CVS 2? I don't know about that, sir.
Pick.
Mega Man 2. I'm going after Mega Man 2.
Well, after 7, there's going to be 6 choices we have to do. After 7, then we have to do 6. Then 5.
You're a piece of shit, Kenny. Anyway, Mega Man 2.
Nah. I vote to stay.
Nah.
No.
All right, so Steve just lost his turn. Who's next? My turn?
What the fuck was that?
For me.
It's me.
Yeah. That was quick, Steve. I'm sorry, just
I vote Resident Evil 7.
I vote Resident Evil 7. I agree.
Yeah, of all the Resident Evils on here, I don't think I can put it above, comparatively speaking. Many of these other games, including RE2, 4, I don't think I put it above Remake. I love it. The VR enhances the shit out of it, but
that's kind of like
I'm the RE7 defense force guy too.
Me too.
But I think when we're getting push comes to shove, I don't think it's top 10 Capcom.
I don't think so either. And I think the fact that you
Story, gameplay,
enemy variety.
VR.
First playthrough, it's good, but like the game starts to fall apart. I'm gonna mention two things: enemy variety sucks, and the cargo ship sucks. The boat.
Cargo ship is bad, but you guys play the
DLC's great.
the Joe DLC is great. The Chris one, not so much.
no, but the randomizer one. The randomizer DLC is fucking
It has
amazing.
like a roguelite randomizer.
Yeah.
Right?
It's fucking amazing.
That mode was legit cool, and it
Yeah.
bugs me they never revisited it. Like what is it? Ethan something.
Ethan Must Die.
Ethan Must Die. It was
Ethan Must
wonderful.
Die.
It was so
Fucking
cool.
Absolutely amazing, dude.
Yeah, I agree with you. But there is some.
And in VR, you even said it. In VR, this game is fucking.
I agree, but
I think that's
in
a
acknowledgement,
Oh.
this game,
Oh.
and this game are pretty much flawless. This game, RE7 has pacing issues. It has
It's
like
just a boat.
it has like no.
I honestly.
boat.
There's
the
also the part
mines.
where you got to go through not the mines in the end, but also go through
I thought the
Willy
mines were fine.
Wonka's trap factory of shit in the barn.
Yeah, the
You
son.
erased the barn.
Hey, you don't do this stuff. I got balloons on you.
That was the DLC. That was
No, bro.
No, that was in the main
you
game.
forgot about it.
Dropped all the balloons.
He dropped
on
all the
you and
balloons
stuff.
on you. The Willy Wonka's fuck factory.
But that okay, so that was designed to show the psychosis of the I mean, it's literally
Yeah,
just
but it
that
also
story.
sucks. And they literally just throw the same enemies at you over and over again.
Lucas.
Again, the first playthrough in VR is absolutely god tier, like 100% god tier, because you're just like experiencing this whole thing. But I'm like, I look at it again when I watch other people play. And another benefit to the game, arguably one of my favorite Resident Evil stories. Period.
Yes.
Like I just love the little girl. It just ripped off of Fear.
You remember
right?
how
ripped
fucking
off of Fear.
Fear,
But I
alright,
love
do
the
that
story.
now.
You remember how fucking insane it was when we first played the beta? We all came down here
God
and we
tier.
saying
Loved
we
it.
fucking couldn't
And
couldn't believe what
credit,
we were fucking watching.
this made Resident Evil scary again.
Yes.
But the problem is that we have other Resident Evils up here that actually were the true origin of Fear. We had to be reminded that Resident Evil is supposed to be this way because we had games that did that shit. So dude, RE7 is fucking awesome. Like I love this game, but I don't put it above 4, 2, or Remake. I do not.
So I say cut it.
Dang.
He says cut it. I say cut it. What do you say, Steve?
Did you say cut it?
Kenny's thinking. Is this
Well-
yours, Steve?
Yes, it's mine. It's in purple.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, it'll be a stalemate forever because I put RE7 over 4.
Oh man, let's go.
I mean, I put it over 4.
There you go.
But then, like in Simmons and you rough for frump. But
So just speaking, was what I said about any of this incorrect?
no.
RE4 is pretty much a flawless fucking game.
Yeah, look. And okay, but you see, like for me, and everyone's like, oh, what the fuck, what the fuck?
There's a lot of personal taste. in
Resident Evil is scary.
Yes.
I want to be fucking scared playing a game, so I don't give a fuck.
If
Resident Evil 4
is-
is great, but it's tense. It's like it's tense and it's not scary. I love getting the jump scares. I love like that shit.
And in that aspect,
I like scary shit.
And-
Resident Evil 4 was
and in that aspect, Resident Evil 4 isn't flawless because it's not scary. It diminishes the actual the point of fucking Resident Evil.
Well-
Resident Evil is supposed to be scary. It's not supposed to be
So this
comical
is the
and
same.
hokey and shit.
It's the series actually evolving. Is it supposed to be scary? RE3 wasn't scary. It was tense.
Nemesis chasing you all over the fucking place.
Kenny, RE2 is not scary, dude.
it is.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
Yes, it is.
What in RE2 is actually scary? When he bursts through doors and
The
shit?
setting, like burst, yeah, but like the
This is an
jump scares.
action game, dude. Compared to RE1, RE2 is OG RE2 is they give you so many bullets and shit. It's fucking insane.
This is by the
Not your first
the
playthrough.
director-
Not your first playthrough.
No. Again,
Okay.
This is not me saying this. The director said that he wanted to turn Resident Evil into an action
Yeah.
game to give people more things to
He
do.
even apologized and said, "Hey, I'm not a horror guy, so I'm sorry. I made it an action game."
RE2 was scary as fuck to me because then, like, when I read the magazines, it's like, oh, if you play like this and you don't use your, you don't save a lot, you don't do do that, and it was fucking scary to me.
Dude,
And it
okay,
was jump
but that is you being young. That is not actually scary.
That's the game.
The secrets.
A lot of these things were young at heart and made me like,
but secrets are not scary. They're
it's not
there's
secrets.
mystery.
I couldn't. Oh shit! If I save, I get a bad ending. Oh my god! So I have to like not save. I have to go through as much as I can. Holy shit! I'm almost dead, and I have to get through here, and I haven't saved. Fucking hell, that's scary.
That's a great call. What makes Resident Evil scary? It's not the jump scares.
Well,
and it's
I
not
like the jump scares.
It's not the people.
It's atmosphere.
Atmosphere and jump scares.
It's the fact that you are playing through a game that you have a limited amount of saves, and you are going to these areas that you don't know what the fuck to expect. Even if it's Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7. Those aspects of going through those places and realizing that you don't have, enough ammo or enough health or whatever it is, and you don't have a save, and something comes out and fucks you up, no matter if it's scary or not, that is the scare of the game itself. That is the fear.
Then why aren't you playing this game?
This is not about me, Max.
Well, it certainly is
It's
because
not about fucking me.
you're definitely talking.
I'm talking about Resident Evil 7, sir.
Yeah, but this game is
And that
literally
is the
all
fear.
of that, and you won't play it.
That is the fear of fucking of RE7 that brings it to a climax. Is because it brings it to the most horrifying game in Resident Evil series is RE7. And gameplay wise, as playability with VR, come on. And you're gonna put that over RE4? I don't think so.
Well, they'll never. They'll
never. I know. I get it.
RE4.
I know.
This is the most flawed game of the 4 REs on here, or however many we have.
Yeah, we just
That's the
acknowledge
most
that there's several
flawed
big
one.
problems.
There are
the
actual-
barn sucks. The boat sucks. This takes up more than half of the game.
Mine
dude.
sucks. The last boss sucks. You
The
cannot
last boss
tell
is
me.
bad.
You cannot tell me
The
that
big
last boss
face.
is scary. A big wall with a face on it. You just shoot a gun into.
Oh,
no,
It sucked.
No.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the father. What's his name?
No.
Bro, that's like
halfway through the game.
That's like a halfway.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. The girl. No. Who was before?
That is the little girl.
No. She was the last one. The
There's
one before
Joe,
that.
there's Margaret, and then there's. I don't even think you fight. Lucas dies in.
Margaret is where the game is like at its peak.
Yeah.
Like that's like, oh
I think
my
she was the
god.
second to last
And then every other part when you leave the house is like not nearly as good as the house.
I know. I can't remember, but I know there was like a boss fight before Evelyn at the end where it was like that. And Evelyn was just like, oh, you got. It's the end. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
you figured it out.
It's just a big face.
I know.
You just shoot a big. It's disappointing.
The point of the ending,
Half of Resident Evil 7 is amazing.
I'd say 75%. I'm sorry. And the ending was just a climax of everything coming together because he figured it out. It wasn't about, oh, well, now she has a really good chance of fucking you up. No, it's about you getting back at her. It wasn't about, oh, well, I have to really decide on what my weapons and stuff like that for. By that time, you have so much fucking weapons, it defeats the purpose of that.
But then in games like RE Remake, when you're escaping and a fucking tyrant bursts out of the floor and you're like, what the fuck do I do against this? Yeah, you'll see when you actually play that game.
Mr. X.
What a proper last boss is.
But you know what's funny? I didn't feel that with RE4. By the time I got to the last boss on RE4,
Mr. X.
I was like, yeah, Sadler. I was like, oh,
He's the boss, he's the bad guy throughout he's taunting you the whole game.
Yeah, but
And then you have to kill him on the platforms and everything. Like
And you have all that interactivity stuff you can do up there.
it's actually a good fight.
It wasn't the best fight in that game, that's for sure.
Dude, you
It's
literally
not
have
the
to
best
like
fight in the game.
zip line. It's dude, the Sadler fight in RE4 OG is better than the one in Remake. The one in Remake is mega forgettable.
Mr. X and 2, man, and the fucking
Yeah, no, it
Mario
was good.
B. It's not horror, bro. That game, I literally screamed.
I'm not. I think some other Resident Evil could go before 7.
But that's us. But like, we just know that fight will never go down.
Yeah,
will never back down. And like, I get it.
RE7 revolutionized this fucking series.
No, it didn't. It changed the camera perspective and allowed people to love it again. This game revolutionized everything. Not just the
Industry.
series. The entire industry is still chasing this game. Still. God of War does not exist. New God of War does not exist without this game. Dead Space doesn't
Last
exist
of
without
Us
this game.
does not
Last of Us does
exist.
not exist without this game.
You want me to, we'll pull up the quote, Steve.
I get it.
They just say it.
It's too early.
Because like, if I had my list, it's like Resident Evil 2,
It's too fucking early.
God, it's
I'm
so
not fucking
close.
leaving.
Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil 2 to me are so close that it's
I'm
tough
holding,
for me to
Chad.
do
I'm
it.
holding.
And then third would be like Resident Evil 7 and then RE4. But that's just me because I like the scare factor.
Yep.
RE4 is just a fucking fantastic, great, fun game.
You know what?
Tension. But
Resident
that's just me.
Resident Evil 4 is a great game. It's a fantastic game.
It doesn't need
It should-
fear to keep you baited
Yeah.
along.
Resident
I
Evil
like
4.
that.
Here's the problem.
Resident Evil 4
Look
is
at my
a great
shirt.
game. It's a fantastic game. It should have been named something else.
Here's
It
the
should have been
issue.
Resident Evil.
Here's the issue with many Resident Evil games in general.
Yeah.
Once the fear ends, are the games good?
Yeah, I mean,
Are they
RE2.
legit
That's
super
what I'm
fun?
saying.
This game continues to be good because it's just fucking so tight
That's
in
fair.
terms of its game design. RE7, after playing it the first time and going back again, I'm like, some shit's falling apart when I'm not in VR. This is not as
okay.
powerful. RE2 is still fun. This is the most fun Resident Evil game to play.
Yes.
Like of the OG ones.
go again,
and then
again,
this
again.
one, I love the atmosphere is so powerful. The visuals are so good that carries it so hard for me. But is this game fun?
It's not as fun as 2.
Not as fun as 2. 100%.
But
2 is the best old Resident Evil game to play.
I will argue that Ethan Must Die. I can go back and replay that almost consistently.
I beat it like 3 or 4 times the first night it came out, and I was like, I'm done. I beat
But
it
it
a few
is cool that
times.
it's kind of
cool.
just a mode.
yeah,
It eventually stops growing, and like you see the same shit.
I mean, it's the randomizer changes.
It only randomizes so much.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, look. And that's fair.
My only argument is that this game fucking revolutionized Resident Evil. The VR experience for me, I'm trying to take out a bit of my personal take of that because the VR experience
that's what I
is
said
one of
before,
the
right, Chad?
greatest moments I've ever
Yes.
experienced in gaming. Period.
Same.
The problem is,
Same.
once you take off the headset, it starts to fall apart.
Nah, I can enjoy it just without VR. I played 1 hour of VR. Fucking amazing. Absolutely, fantastic. When I played it without it, I still had enormous fear.
How many times have you beaten it?
The story mode? Probably twice.
Yes,
And then
that's where I stopped too.
Okay.
And
That's
then the
fair.
DLC came out, and I was like, cool.
Because Chris had like crazy weapons at that time, and he didn't feel afraid as much.
Yeah, well, Chris is literally Action Man mode. So
Yeah.
And his is just not fun.
But you know what I had fun with? Fucking
Joe
DLC.
Joe is fucking
Joe
fantastic.
DLC is
Fucking- yo.
literally RE4 but better because it's
Joe,
he's
I'm telling
Action
you right
Man.
now, Chad.
I wish the whole game.
Joe fucking
was playing with
puts
Joe.
that game over the top with that shit. That fucking mode was godlike. That fucking mode was so much fucking fun.
I wish he had a whole campaign.
Absolutely.
I would feel better about RE7 if there was more.
I
of that.
hope if there is a RE9 that Joe comes back in some way, shape, or form. That guy and that mode and that gameplay was fucking phenomenal. There was parries, bro.
Yeah.
There was fucking parries
I also-
and super punches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
That
I
was
love the
fucking
game.
awesome, man.
But I mean, I guess here's the real question here: Are you guys both voting to keep RE7 on here right now?
Right now.
You know I am.
And then we have another game. We have 7 more
I
games
say it's
to
too
go.
early. I'm voting for it to stay.
We
I
have
don't know.
7 more games to go. But then we get to argue about top 10.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you said. I'm with Max on that whole Defense Force 2.
Because you know me and Simmons, ain't no fucking way we're getting into top 10 without an RE4.
Yeah.
And there ain't no fucking way we're getting into a top 10 without a Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have this argument of like, hey, too many Resident Evil games in top 10. Nah, fuck that. I don't care. OG RE2 and RE4 are making top 10 in a Capcom list. That's just happening. That's just happening.
All right.
I think 3/4 of you would 100% agree there.
Yeah. And to get this list moving and to like we have to go cut stuff, we can get 7.
All right, 7 is cut.
So it's
Who's
got
up? Me?
Okay, all right.
Is it me or Kenny?
That definitely got the biggest argument so far.
That's
It's
it.
RE7.
There it is, chat. There it is.
All right.
And there you have it. Collusion. There it is, chat.
This is politics.
This is mad. It's amazing.
Next.
Welcome to America.
Is it
Simmons'
me?
turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Welcome to America, guys.
All right.
Welcome to what happens.
All right.
Whose turn?
Mods. I'm giving you work.
Uh-oh.
DMC5. All right, mods. Get busy. I say DMC5, and I really like the game, and I'm glad we got as far as it did. But staring down the barrel of this top 10, I'm like, you know what? There's problems with DMC5. V, was more fun to play than I feared. I feared V would be a terrible time.
And he's usually the worst part of the game.
But he's still like, and he's fine. It's not bad playing as V, but he's significantly less fun than Dante and Nero or Virgil. The level design is still ass. Booty cheeks.
It is. The level design is not meant to be good in any. It's never been good in Devil May Cry.
And then on top of it, the Atmo is not great.
It's okay.
It's great. It's pretty good at the beginning, and then again, you're in the Lorax's butthole for 70% of the game. So, I think it got really high. I think there's an argument for top 10, but looking at us, looking who's here, looking at this top 10 we have, I just say, well, let's just cut it.
I vote for DMC5 to stay.
Max wants to say, okay, all right.
Kenny, what say you?
Yeah, I don't think we have a top 10 list without a DMC.
All right.
That's kind of my personal take too.
Yeah.
I think if
So it's just
the
there
genre,
because
no, it's not there
No.
because it's there because like
Because of the genre.
This is like action games, the genre. That's
Yeah,
what this sort of
defining.
represents.
It's a defining-
And to me, this is the culmination of all those efforts into something that is just the most fucking crazy.
Yeah. So my argument here is that, like, well, I can think of problems for that game, things that could be better. There's a lot of these other games here where it's like, whatever, like, how many problems are in RE2? 4. Mega Man X4, Mega Man 2. All these other games over here. I'm like, how many games have like huge issues? I'm like, not really, but DMC5, I could definitely think of things that I would have done differently.
I beat it once, and I didn't have the motivation to keep going with Virgil. I was extremely disappointed with the co-op. The co-op was literally like...
There was not co-op.
There was a co-op. It was like
not.
Yeah, it was... somebody else played with you, but they were in a different level.
I know.
And it was like... What,
It was whack and half. It was whack and half.
They
big.
dropped the
dropped the ball.
so hard on the co-op, which should have been the evolution of DMC, is to do the crazy combos with your friends and have them do a launcher, and then your friend jumps up in the air, does a fucking combo,
Because
knocks
you know
it back
what?
down. They dropped the ball so hard. No,
You know where we got
their
that?
co-op was he's in another
Shaolin
corridor.
Monks.
Shaolin Monks. Let's go, buddy. Fucking. They decided to make co-op. Your character would be on a completely different area, and then they'd fight bad guys while you fight bad guys in a completely different area. What the hell was the point of that? Tell me, what was the point of that?
So are we at a tie?
It's a stalemate.
Me and Kenny kind of
Stalemate.
agree that
Yeah, it's a
it's
stalemate.
you're at a stalemate. So
Yeah.
Simmons gets to pick again.
Okay.
Have fun. Have fun.
Right,
was
and
neat.
I'm not even upset that
It was
it's
neat.
stalemated. I'm
It
not
was
even
ass.
upset. I was just kind of like, well, I can think of something wrong with this game. You guys did it to me. All right, well, you should have voted to get rid of it. Power Stone 2.
I knew it was going to get on the chocolate.
All right. If Kenny's admitting it, then let's just do it right now. Come on. AVP's already gone. The other games are already gone. Mega Man X survives. We know Mega Man X is a better game.
He made his argument, chat. It made really far. It got really far.
Honestly, I think just the problem with Power Stone 2 is just it needs more content. Which isn't the game's
it had a
fault
lot of
necessarily, but...
For its time, it
It
had a lot of content.
content.
For its time, it had a lot of
Dreamcast.
content.
On the
It's just-
Dreamcast?
Yeah, it
When it
does,
comes
but
to,
it,
like-
it still needs more stages, man.
Well, they sacrificed a lot. That's why there's not as many mechanics as there is in part 1. They literally did.
They're
what
trying to fit it on the disc.
Yeah, they did what Marvel vs. Capcom 2 did, and like, hey, it's 4 buttons. And they did a lot of sacrifices to make it as big as they
So
could.
they consolidated the game, but then expanded the amount of playable characters.
Exactly.
Like that's you get.
You see what they did.
You see exactly what they did. The first one is a more tried and true sort of like true combat game, and the second game is a fun party game with a lot of crazy
Chad,
shit.
like I said, I can be real. I just didn't want to see it as cut as early as it did. It's my personal favorite, but when we come to like Capcom's list of fucking
It's tough,
bangerific
man.
games, yeah, it's
It's
tough.
fucking tough. All right, who's next? Is it Steve?
Yes, sir. So when we were making the argument for Resident Evil 7, you guys said something that I thought was very interesting.
Okay.
Ooh.
Steve was hungry.
Thank you,
pasta while
JJ.
making your argument.
Thank you, JJ.
Wow,
So,
look at that.
chat. There you go.
I am
That's
looking
awesome.
forward to being
Thank
hungry
you.
again.
Yeah, right.
Steve,
Jesus.
say your pick and eat your food.
I know, right? I'm gonna say my
Yeah,
pick. eat my food.
say your piece to eat your food.
Okay. Again, while we were talking about Resident Evil 7, I noticed you guys said something very interesting. Both of you had said that RE2 and RE4 were not going anywhere. This is just not going to happen. But you didn't say something about another Resident Evil game. Resident Evil Remake. None of you guys defended it as hard as you did for RE4 and RE2. I think it's time.
I would say to keep it. I think it's one of the best games I've ever played.
But to be honest, RE2, RE4, and RE Remake on top 10 is not going to happen. You know this.
I don't.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Is RE2 and RE Remake? What do you pick in
I'm gonna let you guys start. I'm hungry.
I think you definitely pick RE Remake out of those two, right? Because they're good for completely different reasons.
Well, between which what?
OG RE2, RE Remake.
Two's more fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Two's one of the most. It's just weird because it's one of the most.
One
fun.
is iconic, but yeah. Like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, like you're right there. Two's it's so wild. It's just a game that's just fun. It's lightning in a bottle. That 2 is just so much fucking fun to go over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's basically like Metal Gear Solid of survival horror, kind of.
Yeah.
Where just like you could play Metal Gear Solid 100 times. You could play Resident Evil 2 100 times.
I think I would lean RE2 over RE Remake. If we really had to and that's so close. But yes, in the Simmons, I agree with Simmons. It's more fun. I would at any point. I need to be in the right mood for this game.
Yeah.
I need to be in the right mood,
100%.
and I can really appreciate it. I can play this bitch any day of the week, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can just fire. I'm gonna go grab that goddamn key. I'm gonna go run over there. I'm gonna burn the bitch. I'm gonna go run over here and do that shit. This game has arguably the best crit path of any Resident Evil game ever. The crit path of RE2 is fucking god tier, dude. Of how it guides you around the mansion and then eventually down the chute. You know, it's so fucking smart. And I think they completely stumbled their way into arguably the best designed Resident Evil game. I think they stumbled into it.
Yes.
And in this one,
I love that shit though.
it's amazing.
And I just love that just because.
But it's almost like playing a design to be painful.
This is a fun jog, and that is a hike.
This is a hike.
But
right?
it's a good hike.
It's a good
scary
hike. It's a good hike.
It's a good hike, but you don't want to go hiking all the time.
But you don't want exactly. You don't want to go climb that fucking mountain all the time.
Yeah.
This you could run this shit 4 days a week. This one you run once a week. So that's why I eventually lean RE2.
10 pounds of noisy boys.
OG RE2. Thank you.
The Atmo and RE remake is unmatched.
It's unfucking matched.
Oh, absolutely.
It has not been matched yet in the Resident Evil series, dude.
Yes.
So Steve's voting remake to go. What are you guys saying?
I say remake goes to keep RE2.
What does Kenny say?
It's tough because I almost can't decide between those two games.
You have to though. You must. And I'm at the same point. And I'm just using the gameplay logic. The gameplay in RE2 is too good. You must. I'm sorry.
All right, but then after that, we got to get rid of some Street Fighters.
Yeah, and I'm actually kind of surprised how long the majority of them have remained.
No, I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, right? 4, 5, 6, 7.
They still got 3 Mega Man games up here. Still got 3.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? 14. 4 more. I think we're at 4 more to go?
Yeah. 4 more. Is it my turn?
Believe so, yes.
Fuck, dude, and I would nominate one of my own games to keep one of my other games up here. That's the fucking hard part.
Oh no, Max. What are we talking about?
I think we're getting at that point where it's I think this is fighting against the opportunity of some of my other titles to be put up here. So are we okay with we've already suggested our own games. That's happened. So at this point I'm suggesting Alpha 2 to go. It's not Street Fighter. Yeah, people say SF6. It's not SF6. At this point, I'm actually recommending Alpha 2 to go. I do think that there is individual things in Alpha 2 I like way more than even Street Fighter 6. But I think Street Fighter 6 as an overall package and finally moving the fucking genre forward in some way. Like, we finally moved past Street Fighter 3, dude, and only took us like 20 fucking years. I really appreciate that. Alpha 2 is like the refinement of like what anime Street Fighter could be, and it's like, it's the GOAT. Alpha 2's the GOAT. I probably would like playing Alpha 2. Maybe I don't know about that. Actually.
I think it could possibly be in a Street Fighter series. Like it could be my probably personal favorite.
Yeah, but I cannot denounce the effort of Street Fighter 6. And we're at a point right now where I said obviously there's a slump. There's obviously a moment where the game needs a refresh. So I think many people would be a little harsh on it more than usual than Nostalgia Goggles Alpha 2. But Alpha 2 ain't beating out Street Fighter 2, the series, dude.
Or Hyper Street Fighter 2 if you just want to be pedantic or whatever.
Whatever. You know, like the OG Street Fighters. Alpha 2 is not going to beat out the entirety of Street Fighter 2.
All right, what do you say, Kenny?
It's one of my favorite in the series.
I'm literally nominating my own game to keep other games on
When
here.
we had CVS 2.
I will make different arguments for that maybe later, but it's hard because everyone here loves CVS2.
I'll see, yeah, no,
including me. I fucking love CVS2, bro. I've argued against it to keep other things above it, but I love CVS2.
You go to stay or gut Alpha 2.
We still have like 4 or 5 games to go. That's the tough part, man. And then we still have like 3 Mega Man games. Like, we got Monster Hunters up here. We got Devil May Cry's. We got multiple Resident Evils.
Monster Hunter, Devil May Cry,
We still have like, dude. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighting games. 6 fighting games. You know, and that makes sense. It's a Capcom list.
Yeah.
But
Let's not worry about genres. Come on.
well, I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah. It's arguably my favorite, but there's some other. Like CVS 2 is fucking godlike and game changing and bringing those two things together, and I would like. CVS 2 takes a lot of shit that Alpha has, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think Alpha 2 should be up there over CVS 2?
No. I love it. It's probably when it comes to Street Fighter.
All right, so yeah, it's a toughie.
I know it's a toughie.
Kenny wants to let it go then. I'll just speak for him because it's hard for him to find words for the things that he likes. Simmons, what did you say?
I'm waiting on Steve's answer.
Steve, what should Alpha 2?
Simmons answered.
Steve, you're off screen. You have to give us your quick answer.
Chop it.
All right.
Wow.
He's chopped.
Steve loves Alpha 2 as well. He plays the shit out of it.
I put that's my own fucking game up there. So you know.
I didn't
Steve
want
wants. I know. Steve wants Street Fighter 6 to stay as long as possible. Steve's trying to get 6 to like.
This is such a good game, though.
It is a great game.
The mechanics are so good. It's not
This
finished,
isn't
but
like it's not even a debate on how fucking good.
No, and that's the thing. That's why it's up here. That's why it's like getting close to top 10.
all right, who's next?
I think it's
Kenny?
Steve now.
Or
No, I literally went.
Simmons, just go.
you just go.
Make some choices.
Well, you cut Power Stone too.
I didn't.
I did.
Simmons did.
It is Steve's turn.
No, it's my turn.
It's Kenny's turn.
Yeah.
Kenny, it's your turn.
Kenny, it's your turn.
Steve,
Okay,
eat your fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, you inhaled that shit, bro.
I know, right? It's fucking godlike.
Salmon is godlike.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
How you doing, chat?
Do we want 3 Mega Mans on the list?
No, I don't think I do. I think there's 2 that I think
Up
deserve to
to
be up
you.
there.
You want to cut? We'll make a decision. We got 3 to go.
And to be honest, if one Mega Man makes it to top 10, I know which one I want.
I think, I think you guys should fight on which Mega Man should leave. You have to escort one out the door.
Yeah, no, you have to choose that.
What do you escort out the door?
That's you.
It's gonna be one of the X's. I think Mega Man 2 is like Capcom and like Capcom.
Okay, so that's good.
Like-
I think 2 deserves a spot because it's OG.
It's OG.
Yes.
It's like one of the games that put
That's
Capcom.
my argument for it being there.
That's where it puts it on
Instead
the
of it
list.
only being X Games up here.
Yeah,
You know?
and
I get it.
also it's just fucking phenomenal. It's like Resident Evil 2 of Capcom. I mean, Mega Man 2 and RE2 are like birds of a feather. They're these games that you can play indefinitely, and the crit path is just so great. That's why I have a lot of 2s on my list.
So what I'm hearing here is you want to play the next game. The question now, it boils down to me and Max would say X1 to go. Steve would say X4 to go. Which X do you say to go? You want to boil it down there. To one of the X's. Which X should go? Which X should stay?
That's tough.
Well, make your decision, because you know where me and Max stand, and you know where Steve stands. So basically, that boils down to the tiebreaker here, Kenny. Which X goes? Which X
Chat
stays?
says something very astute. X4 is just a better X1. In like literally 2 ways, because it's 2 characters.
Right.
And mechanically, I think it's better too. Like characters can just dash.
And they have,
You know, we don't hold the dash behind boots and shit.
And they have different routes too.
And
It's
they have
crazy.
different
I'm
routes.
seeing a lot of people disagree. Literally, everyone's going, no, nah, fake, no. I'm literally reading the chat. There's so many of them that said X over X4. It's insane, Max.
Well, I mean, I said
X1 is
the
better.
chat says something that
X4
I agree. I already said my opinion will not be the popular one.
Right.
But somebody in the chat said something I agree with.
Okay.
That everything in X4 is better than X1 in my opinion.
So that was that one guy.
Oh no, I said that is absolutely my
You agree
opinion
with
lines.
So you agree with the one guy?
I agree with
The one guy?
I agree with what that one guy said.
The one guy. Okay. So.
And I already said that opinion will not be popular.
Oh yeah, definitely, because it's just one guy.
But here's the thing. I would gladly play X4 over X1. Gladly. In fact, I have, over the past several years, several times played X4 over X1.
I'm pretty sure you and that one guy would definitely play that one over X. Absolutely.
And me.
Huh?
And me.
Oh.
I like X4. X4 is my favorite Mega Man.
3 guys over
When that
thousands.
when that X collection came out,
Thousands.
I went straight to X4, dude. Like, just remember when that X collection came out?
Thousands.
Straight to X4.
There's so many. We are Legion, chat. There's so many of us.
I straight up feel Mega Man X4 is actually the best Mega Man game. Feature-wise, it's got like the cool anime cutscenes and shit. It's got memes.
What am I fighting for?
It's got memes. It's got like
God.
it like fucking cool. It actually like
you
it
know
actually
what else?
allowed Mega Man to grow up a little bit. Like it's got all the blood and shit and stuff like that. It actually is like trying to.
You know what else it has? It
Story.
has Mega Man's baby voice in there.
Oh sure.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
that way in the Japanese version.
Yeah, and also cheesy ass.
Didn't they redo the dub for or was that just like...
I don't know.
I know.
And cheesy ass
Oh, I
Sigma.
think they did. Chat. Did they not redub it?
Or Zero's voice actor just did it himself, I think, and uploaded a video of him redubbing some lines.
All right.
What do you say, Kenny? Since we're dancing in circles here.
It's fan dubs. Teppen. Yeah.
I like the X.
Don't forget Sigma's cheesy voice. Ah, Zero, I hate you. Ah. So lame.
It's
Perfection, story-wise, character-wise, pacing. X fucking set the stage. Set the fucking stage of what Mega... Talk about growing up. Like, X was the factor of the character growing up.
yeah. I liked.
I need to get Eagle Raptor.
I
on the
liked
phone right
having
now.
playing.
Call him up.
Zero and X. Like the dash mechanic. Yeah, no, those were fucking absolute. Like, yeah, it's kind of like how Alpha 3, we just turned all the grooves into different things,
Eagle
right?
Raptor.
So, I can't do custom combos.
Help me.
On Alpha 3,
Tell them.
so X4.
Don't tell me, I already know.
I'd say
them.
X4 should stay.
All right. X1's gone.
Help me, Eagle Raptor! Help me! It's not too late. You can still stop them. Eagle Raptor!
All right, Steve, it's your turn.
Stop them!
All right, Steve, it's your turn.
I think 2 games. 2 games left.
Mega Man 2.
Stay.
Stay.
Yeah, it stays.
All right, you lost your turn.
Son of a bitch!
That was fast.
Son of a bitch!
My turn. Oh shit! Why is it my turn?
Fucking democracy. Fucking democracy.
And now we have come to it. Street Fighter 6. Yep. I am.
Possibly the best playing Street Fighter game.
Well, I just completely disagree. That I disagree.
Here's the crazy thing.
But I was gonna vote to cut it.
Here's the crazy thing. The only person here that has that much of an affinity for said game is Max, and that's for Third Strike. None of us give two shits about Third Strike as much as he does.
Yeah, but it's like one of the best fighting games.
It's also
and we
the best.
both know
It's also like the ultimate 2D fighting game.
there is
It's the
somebody.
most honest fighting game.
But if you were to go, Simmons, look at me. If you were to say 6/3, you know it'd be 6.
So here's
I would rather play 6, but 3 is a better game.
here's my argument. Right now in Street Fighter 6 is a game that I've defended and people that have gotten on its back, and I'm like, I actually think this game's really fun. I don't grind it all the time, so I can still find fun in it. But I will say, I actually kind of dislike how wake-ups work in the game.
In 6?
In 6. And I don't specifically hate throw loops. The entire game is worked around it. But I kind of wish not every single wake-up was just a really hard 1/3 guess. And the game is right now in a process. If we're judging it for what it is right now, it is currently growing, and that will likely change. But ultimately speaking, I play so much RPS in Street Fighter 6, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's a lot, man. So I think that they need to find a way to expand that a little bit. They could take the eloquent route, which is what Third Strike did, and give you some invulnerability frames to throw. That's what they did. Because they actually recognized this was going to be a problem. So they made characters, if you try to parry, you're guaranteed to be thrown. It's a free throw in Third Strike, but you don't see the parry animation. Same exact things happens in Street Fighter 6, but the comparison is that in Third Strike, you can't be thrown on frame 1 on wake up. So they let you wake up. So that's why meaties are better. But what happens with meaties? Oh, parry can beat that. So the system sort of fits itself, but you get a game that doesn't just revolve around toss, 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 toss. I don't think throw loops are ultimately the biggest problem with Street Fighter 6, but it's currently going through a growing pain right now.
Yeah.
But they have to figure that out. And that could literally change. Oh my God, this is so much better in 6 weeks from now.
Yeah,
but we're not 6 weeks from now.
My problem here is that I think Street Fighter 6 might be the most fun Street Fighter to play, but it's not done.
I know.
And it could get worse. It could get better. But I feel like that's just like in a snap of a moment. And also, if we really want to take snap of the moment, we know there's more characters coming.
Right.
Yeah.
But we don't know who they are, and right now the roster is still kind of small.
Right.
When you compare it to
I
every Street Fighter before.
I legit don't have a character in the game right now.
Right.
So that's kind of my problem as well.
So it pains me, but we're at like number 12. So I'm like, all right, fine.
Damn.
Street Fighter 6.
We are literally almost there. And there is 3 fucking Street Fighter games. Technically 4, because CVS2 is legit just Street Fighter 4 before Street Fighter 4.
Max, say something bad about Third Strike.
Something bad about Third Strike.
See how hard this is?
No, give me a second.
You see this?
No, this is...
I'm balanced. I can
this
say
is-
something bad about Street Fighter 6, but I still know it's a better game. This guy can't even say something bad.
I'm literally trying to think.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
I'm not being biased. I'm literally trying to, like, think. The characters are kind of weird. It's got a lot of weirdos in it.
Yeah.
And that roster over time has become more appealing. But freaks like Necro and Oro and shit.
Freaks.
Like it's a game of freaks.
Yeah.
Like, and that is admitted from Capcom.
supposed to
It
just
was
be
literally
freak.
designed to be like a weird ass circus
It's like a
game.
weirdo circus, like traveling carnival.
It's a traveling carnival game of a bunch of weirdos. But the thing is, Street Fighter Third Strike changes that so much with like Remy and Makoto and Chun, where they bring back a lot of the traditional like SNK Capcom-y kind of characters. So they try to balance that out. Hugo was added in Second Impact. They fixed so many of the problems.
I'm a genetic freak, chat.
I'm legit trying to think. Sound is incredible. Visuals, like literally the best 2D looking thing I've ever seen. Still. Gameplay, I think it has the best game feel of like any fighting game ever. Like I think it's Neo G's fucking coup de, like it's
Magnum opus.
It's his magnum fucking
I'll be
opus.
real. I'm terrible at that game. I'm ass cheeks, but I respect it as a fucking art piece. I think when it's like Street Fighter,
I think what you know what
goddamn
see what I'll give it to you.
music.
It lacks content. It is pretty much just an arcade game. Third Strike and like Mega Man 2 have similar comparisons like that. Like these things are here because what they are is pure, and what they effectively pull off seems like it should be easy, but you think they would have done it a billion times. No, it's actually super fucking hard to make shit as hard as fucking rock solid as a Mega Man 2, and as rock solid as like a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. The games are like simple, and the simplicity and like the fucking purity of it, I think, is amazing. We have so many systems on systems on systems in current fighting games that is fun, but it ultimately boils down to a problem. We see the same shit all the time.
What were you? Yeah.
Okay.
Street Fighter 6, my argument is that we just watched a huge tournament for Third Strike in Japan and Street Fighter 6, and the SF6 has a problem. You see the same shit happen over and over and over again. Third Strike, guess what it is? Scrambly as fuck. Even at the highest level. There is no guaranteed thing that these interactions are always going to be the same all the time. The closest thing is like Yoon and Chun. I get it, and they're top tier. But the majority of the game, people are like, why is this so much fun to watch? And I was literally thinking about it. This is so much fun to watch because you never see the same shit. You always see something weird, new, and different, and like, this guy pulled something out of his ass, like type of moment.
Yeah.
That's
you know?
fair. That's fair. There was even some another tournament where it had like another crazy moment, just recent.
Like not even, yeah, it actually just happened. It was Evo Japan.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
And that's with like bad characters. Like people were
Yeah.
using not great characters and doing amazing shit.
Boiling it down, you're voting to cut 6.
Mm-hmm.
It pains me, but I vote to cut it now because it could pull a Tekken 8 on us.
I'm not even gonna think about the future of it. I'm actually thinking
now.
about right now.
Yes.
And
Well,
honestly,
and again, right now, that roster isn't it right now.
that is a detriment to it. Yes.
So I'm saying cut Street Fighter 6.
Kenny, have you even played Street Fighter 6 much of the past year?
I play it every once in a while. I go back to it.
It's great.
I got my Geef,
legit
and I got my
great.
Ryu and shit.
Steve's not even playing much Street Fighter 6 anymore because his characters all got whacked.
All right.
Steve's not even playing DJ anymore. He doesn't have a character.
Still the best Street Fighter of the entire fucking series.
Is it better than 2?
Yes. Absolutely. Are you insane?
Ain't no way.
Third Strike is better than 2. But Street Fighter 2 is fucking legacy beyond belief.
I know.
So
But
yeah,
that's important.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But yes, Street Fighter 6 is better than 2. Are you crazy?
How many more do we got to cut? Because we got to
2.
cut.
You gotta cut 2.
2 games.
Max is saying 6.
And to be honest,
I agree, but begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Do you agree begrudgingly?
I begrudgingly also
All right.
agree. All right. Jesus Christ.
One more. Was it up to me now?
Last one is up to Simmons.
God.
He ain't taking off CBS 2, that's for sure.
You shot down my one idea. I'm not getting this argument.
Are you? What's the argument, dude?
Hashtag
Look at
Justice
the
for Steve.
NBCs.
Well,
Hashtag Steve is right.
I'm not getting either of them, honestly.
I have proposed.
Hashtag.
What did I say about Ultimate Marvel 3?
Why me?
You remember? When Ultimate Marvel 3 got cut,
Hashtag no
what did I
love.
wish took its place?
One. Or,
No. He wanted 1 to go
Hashtag bully.
and NBC3 stay.
yeah.
I
Hashtag
wanted
YoVideogames
3 to be
bully.
in top 10.
Yeah.
And it got taken from me.
That's my
It got
fault.
taken from
That was
me.
that was my bad.
It got taken from me.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn it.
I tried, Chad. I tried.
Look, I maybe y'all just override me and then someone else has to pick, but I think the game with the most issues on this list, besides the imbalance of MVC2, but that's legacy, is DMC5. I think that game has the most issues of the 11 here, personally speaking.
So you're saying NBC1 should go?
No, he's saying DMC5 should go.
Oh shit! I heard something else.
Now, I understand
guy.
DMC5 is a phenomenal game. It is a phenomenal game. I'm sorry I'm giving you work mods. But it's a phenomenal game, but it's the one with the most obvious flaws of the 11 here, unless you want to argue the imbalance of MVC2, but that's like arguing water is wet.
See, the problem here, Simmons, is that you're gonna get stalemated.
Well, if you all agree to keep DMC5, you cancel me out. Someone else has to pick the.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm with you, though.
I agree.
Okay, it's my
Okay,
turn.
so then it's stalemated, so it's Kenny's turn.
Marvel vs.
'Cause
Capcom 1.
Yeah. Okay. MVC 1.
There we go.
I was kind of hoping to see that
Wait.
be the hero of the NBC collection.
Wait, I was gonna say, doesn't that mean you have to pick again though?
No, because all three of you overwrote me.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, you were agreeing.
Yes.
Oh,
I
Steve
already-
agrees with me.
Yes, I
Yeah.
told you about the
So
the-
you want to axe DMC5?
yes, because the
So it sounds
co-op
like
is shit.
It sounds like DMC5 is about to be our 10. Is what it sounds like. Our number 10.
Since
bro.
you two want to make.
I wanna keep it, yeah.
And I understand that.
Yeah, I
and
get
I
it.
don't even think that's wrong. I don't think that's a bad thing to have
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 5 here. I am
game-
splitting fucking hairs here.
The
Yeah.
game had so much potential, but they dropped the ball. They
So let's talk about Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Okay.
Simmons is voting for it to go.
Am I? I guess. I don't know. I kind of wanted this to be the one to survive because the art style I think is immaculate.
Yeah, it's really dope.
More than two.
He's got the shirt.
Like more than two.
He's got the shirt.
I think two's backgrounds are kind of blah.
He's got
like
the
this
shirt.
has the more consistent.
Let's go
art
crazy.
style. This has the more I don't know.
All
just
right, I have
Better music in NBC one.
Here's the thing.
Right?
We are not looking at big picture here, and I'm about to propose something that maybe might make all of us happy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Simmons, let's axe Mega Man 2.
Sure.
Right? Marvel vs. Capcom stays. Mega Man 2 goes. Mega Man X4 is our Mega Man game in top 10.
It's 3 against 1, Kenny. You can make the face all you want. It's over.
Sure. I don't like it, but sure.
Marvel vs. Capcom and Mega
GGs.
Man 2, dude. It's like,
GG's.
I wouldn't
do
do
you
it,
like
but sure.
apples or apples?
We could have just got rid of Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
But I want it to stay.
So do I.
And MVC 1 is MVC fucking 1, dude.
MVC's fucking 1, bro.
Oh, I mean, MVC 1 and MVC 2 are there, but it's just
It's pretty much we're choosing between 2 Marvel vs. Capcoms or 2 Mega Mans. That's pretty much it right now.
Pretty much, yeah, he's not wrong.
There's multiple Street Fighters, I get it, but
I
that's
know,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
It's like,
That's gonna
I think
happen.
there
There's
could-
multiple Resident Evils.
There's only 2 Street Fighters.
think
There's multiples. Like there's
I-
multiple
yeah.
Resident Evils. That's gonna happen.
This ruined, yeah, 100%. It's like, you know, hey, let's get rid of Super Mario Brothers fucking world. Jesus fucking Christ.
Maybe you should have voted to get rid of 5 with me.
No, because that should be on there, 100%. Capcom's genre fucking defining action game
But it all,
should be
that's
on
what,
there.
That's what this top 11, top 13, it always boils down to. They all deserve
Bro, you're
to be
wild
top 10.
if we were not gonna have a Devil May Cry on this list, bro.
I kind of agree.
Fucking shit.
I would prefer,
That's
and that's the thing. I would prefer to have a Devil May Cry over 2 Mega Man games.
easy.
Yes.
But then
Well, then easy, then I guess.
But not even that over Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
So now we really got to get real about it. 3 of us have voted to keep Marvel vs. Capcom as one of the last hero games of this list.
Yes, sir.
I said we can come to. I don't like it, but we.
I
I'm
don't like
happy
cutting
with
Mega
it.
Man 2, but I'm willing to sacrifice the oldest Capcom game up here. It is
Jesus
legit
Christ,
the
it's
oldest
one
one.
of the fucking
It
defining.
is the original.
accusing us of being boomers. We're cutting the oldest
It
one
is
here.
the original greatest Capcom game was Mega Man 2. It was the best one, straight up. Before Super Nintendo, this was just for like the
Wild.
80s and the early 90s. Mega Man 2 was the best Capcom game. And we're cutting it.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's start making our top 10.
All right, let's make this snappy.
Let's make this snappy, dude. What fucking day
Everybody's
is it?
angry. Let's get this over with. Fuck.
Let's get over with, dude.
Let's make this snappy.
God damn.
Let's make